Hey guys, just wanted to make this video to celebrate my first place win in sim racing. I am so excited. I've been working so hard to get better, to improve, to get quicker, to get more consistent. I've been working with a race coach. His name is Kamden Hibbitt. He actually just won his first IRL Endurance race yesterday in the Zenith Racing Series. ZP2, essentially like a LMP4 car. Yeah, it was awesome. His team, three drivers racing for R3R. They won yesterday's race over a lap ahead, if I remember correctly, which was crazy. So good, so good, so excellent. Great execution. Anyway, I've been taking some racing lessons from Kamden, been improving the entire time. His coaching is excellent. Um, Gained a ton of time everywhere, multiple different softwares, and it's just been a blast. It's been a wonderful journey so far, and I'm just excited that it's paying off in noticeable gains, so it's going to walk you through this and take you through the process of how I won my first place. Not my first podium, to be fair, but I haven't done first place against any real racers until today. So a huge moment for my racing skills. Big milestone. Super happy and proud. And let's get into it. All right, so everybody was gridding. I actually qualified first, which I was already stoked about. I think it was my first place quali as well, and it just so happened that this is the car and track that me and my coach have been working on most recently. So that all worked out well. I actually didn't have my best pace. It wasn't bad pace, but it wasn't. I've had better pace in due to the lessons. So, but it was enough to catch first place of this class. So this is a multi-class race. We had GT4s, touring cars, and GR86s, and they're. I don't think anybody I signed up for the Mazdas. There was Miatas that could have been on the track, but they weren't. So this is the formation lap, which I also race F125, and they should take some notes on pace car behavior because at least nobody DNFs on the formation lap in iRacing. Yeah. So, uh, just trying to warm the tires, just trying to not hit anybody. So it was a good time. But this was also my first multi-class race, so that was really cool. It was a super enjoyable experience, and I'm pretty excited that I got a chance to be a part of this race. Um, I was racing a lot yesterday on the GTE class, which is the endurance level GT3s, and it was on my favorite track, Spa. Had some good races. It was enjoyable. There was a lot of wrecks, though. There was a lot of wrecks. Almost had out of third place. Spun on the last corner, though. But it was a great race. I avoided like a 15 car pile up on the turn one and turn three. It was wild. So yeah, this is coming up the back straight, and I'm pretty excited. At this moment, I'm just still trying to realize the fact that I even qualified in the first. I'm so stoked, still so stoked, and it was a great race. I actually get beat off the greens by this car, 76 car right there, to turn one. I can't remember. We'll find out here in a second. We're about to go green here. About 10 seconds here. Right when we're coming across. Oh, sorry, no, wrong corner. About 15 seconds as we come across the front straight. So it was really fun to drive this. Honestly, everybody who raced this race, hats off. Everybody that finished this race, hats off to you. You guys had some excellent racing manners, and everybody was respectful. Nobody nearly DNF'd me from the faster class, so that was awesome. So yeah, he beats me off the greens here. Beats me to turn one. I wanted to be over cautious, so I braked hard, but I hammered the throttle, and I actually let third place get in front of me here. Two go off. That was wild. Wasn't expecting that. Another car go off there. This is all in the faster class. Currently, our top three, we're all clean. I get a good inside run, and I beat this guy to power so fast. I just rocketed right past him. It was incredible, and I actually beat this guy on overall time spent flat out. So I get them both in the same run. So that was fun. That told me pretty much all I needed to know as far as pace of the guys in my class, at least to the front three, that I was ahead, so I could relax a little. Another car off. Oh man, it's been wild. It's been wild. That turn is so hard. That turn is so hard. I've not yet figured out the absolute peak limit through that corner. Sometimes I'm wide, but it feels like I'm at the limit, and then sometimes I'm tight and I hit the curb a touch too hard, and it just doesn't feel like you're on the limit, even though that's technically a quicker line. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. I always seem to gain time right there on that corner. Don't know why. I'm really quick through this section until it gets to this corner, and then I usually am slow to this straight, and I haven't really. I mean, that was like one of the best one or worst ones. That car almost killed me. And that guy just pulls over. Not sure why. There goes some of the GT4s going through, and I just keep my line and try to not be in the way, since they definitely have way more straight line speed. So currently, the nearest guy is a touch more than 4 seconds behind me, with a GT4 between me and him. So I'm just kind of settling in, just trying to make sure that I'm clean on my corners. Most important, stay alive. Most important, stay on track. And then slowly work on line improvements lap by lap. I really enjoyed this turn. I don't always hit it perfect pace, but it's so fun. So fun. Again, this corner just drives me nuts because I feel like I did a really good job here, and I'm still slow out of here. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I gained on second place in my class, but sometimes I don't, and I feel like I did the exact same thing with how I just took it, and it's just like, so am I losing or am I gaining? It's hard to gauge. That guy actually surprised me. I didn't see him coming. It caught me off guard. If anything, this was probably an incredibly good lesson. I actually beat him through here. He was kind of messing up. But fortunately, he gave me my line because he knew he would just pass me on the straight, which was really nice. This Mustang got uncomfortably close. Is what it is, though. He didn't kill me, so no problems. I actually thought one of those guys went off, but maybe not. Out right there. Oh, that guy was off. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, man. I just did this race, so having fun reliving it for sure. This GT4 behind me seems to be struggling with his pace, but he's about to pass me for sure because he's got so much more straight line speed. I can't remember if it was this guy, but somebody, nah, it wasn't that guy. Somebody almost killed me trying to take an apex from me. This guy. I couldn't stay on track with the line he decided to take. He almost ended my race right there. Fortunately, I kept it under control, but I would say it was mostly luck with that, so that dude definitely scared the shit out of me. Oh, man. Having an okay pace there. Yeah, the guy behind me is gaining because of that corner. Oh, never mind. He's losing because of that corner. But I felt like I was slower than normal there. Current third place in my class in the teal, CJ Johnson, was actually the quickest in the race for our class. He actually was in second by the end of this, and he drove his car right to the limits. He was gaining a lot. His best lap was faster than mine. Can't remember what it was right now. He had a crazy hot lap. It was nice. I think he had like a 207.2 maybe, which I've never touched. A lot of free track right here. Nobody. The guy behind me messed up his braking, so I pull away from him for a little bit. Now he's on the straight though, so he's gaining again. This might have been one of my best times out of that corner. Felt good, for sure. Working on keeping to the middle or the slight left of the middle of that part because it sets you up for a way faster next three corners, and this whole straight is faster if you nail it. Not my best yet. Not my best. But yeah, this race was super enjoyable. Now, multi-class is so interesting. I actually felt less stressed in and around traffic because of the multi-class, and I knew there was just cars. I wasn't racing, you know, 'cause, I mean, you can't beat somebody who could just walk away from you in a straight line because they got way more car. But it was interesting. One of my biggest weaknesses at the moment is driving under pressure and driving in traffic. This guy was nice and giving me a flash heads up, letting me know he's passing. Like I said, the etiquette was really, really good through all these guys. These guys were really enjoyable to drive with as far as everybody who actually finished the race. They were just so like correct in their multi-class behavior. The slower class usually just sticks to the racing line because the faster class can always pass at, anywhere. So it it shakes out. I've been watching a lot of multi-class, the WEC World Endurance Championship. It's been super enjoyable. This car is a Toyota GR86 and not in that, but it's still, the fact that this was multi-class was just really cool. Like I said, I started racing, found Racing Line in Columbus, Ohio. It's Ohio's first sim racing bar, cafe, hangout space. And I found that there. I've been hooked ever since. I think that weekend I went home, was getting better immediately on controller on a set of Corsa, picked up a Logitech set, immediately raced on that clear through to Black Friday. Black Friday deals, picked up a Acetec La Prima set, and I've been stoked. It's so good. It's been doing wonders for me. It's actually crazy strong, and I'm still learning to turn it down enough to where it's not like wildly over strong. But yeah, yeah, a whole bunch of learning between setup and sim softwares having different tire grip levels and setup behaviors that act different. It's just been really fun. That was one of my better sections through there. Least amount of tire slip there. It was nice. On power pretty early comparatively to some of my other laps in that spot. There's now 4 minutes left on this 15-minute race, and CJ is now in second, gaining on me. For a while here, I was keeping him between 4 and 5.5-ish seconds, but then I was paying too much attention to it and I started losing some time. I think I only beat him by, I can't remember. We're gonna have to wait and see. I'm not sure, but he was getting close for sure. This track is so cool. This is VIR, Virginia International Raceway. And yeah, it's really, really cool. The track has some really interesting corners I haven't found in any other tracks yet. Not that I have crazy amounts of experience on tons of other tracks, but the last 4 corners, I haven't raced another track with those corners or corner types on them yet. So they're really cool. They're really, really cool. The GR86 is a really interesting car. It has a really good handling model, really good brakes for the weight of the car, and it's just super controllable, super planted. It'll do exactly what you're telling it to do, and it's pretty much right now as well. Very enjoyable car to drive for sure. See, and so I feel like that was a faster line through there, but I don't think it actually was because it was so wide. But who knows? Back to back 208s, 7s, and a 208.8. Their consistency pretty solid. My best right now is best lap ever on this track is a 207.9 at the moment. But that just happened fresh after some fresh lessons from Kamden recently. So, and then I wasn't able to get back on to rep those habits, so I've lost a touch of that pace. Currently, I'm sitting with the 208 curse, struggling to stay under that. I've done this corner better than I've done in any point during this race. I didn't really push the limit well in this race on that corner, and that corner matters a lot. Looking at the time board, way too much, and missed my break point. It just go off track. Fortunately, I'm still ahead, but now I'm only 2.2 seconds ahead of CJ, and man, it definitely felt like an increase in pressure for sure. I believe there's one more lap, and currently we're staying flat with him. Man, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm gaining now. I'm really quick through there comparatively to a lot of people somehow, but it sometimes doesn't matter because they're faster here, so I'm not. I still don't know why I'm losing so much time there. Haven't figured it out yet. Oh, I'm gaining actually. He messed up. Oh, kind of staying flat. 2.3, 2.2. Final lap here. The only goal in my mind is controllable, no off tracks. Stay on the track and stay bottom enough to stay ahead. That wasn't at the limit, but it wasn't too bad. He's come underneath 2 seconds now. Pressure's mounting, thinking about it. Trying not to think about it, which, doesn't work. I think we're flat together right now. We think we had the same exit. Nope, he's gaining slightly. But it all comes down to this next exit onto this straight. I was pushing it here. I was excited to increase this gap if I could. And I come through here and I have a really good line and I'm on power real quick. Wasn't perfect at limit, but I start pulling away from him. He did not match the pace that I had through that corner, and at this point I have a sigh of relief because I know I'm gaining space and I can comfortably go through these next, and I don't think he can gain 2 seconds on me. Plus I'm quick here and I know that, so he was quick though. Yeah, 1.3. Man, 0.4. I think we just came out even out of that. Yep, we were even off of that. Good race. Man, so first place ever in sim racing. Super enjoyable. That was a blast. That was a total blast. Just wanted to share that with you guys, and keep on the lookout for more racing stuff. I'm definitely very hooked right now, and have been for a little while. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you also have time to go hit a track somewhere. Take it easy. Peace.